Hey everybody! In this week's episodes, we make some knowledge stars and get into some mods. So let's go ahead and nom these guys right on up. And then we decide to do a favor for our old friend Hoodie. What do you think is missing from all of this? It's a house. He doesn't even have a house. So I think I need to make Hoodie a house. I made you a house. So let's get going. Hey everybody, it's Ozone, and welcome back once again to the Vault Hunters arcade mode server. As you can see, I've got my little diffuser set up here with a whole bunch of hoppers and stuff to make it pretty darn easy. I went ahead and set up a double chest down here, and I've been working stuff through. Namely a lot of vault junk, because for the most part, I don't really care about the vault junk. I'm keeping some of it, but there's not a lot of reason to keep most of it. Now in the last episode, I said I wanted to unlock some mods today. And yeah, I've already been working on that to a certain extent. I've been able to craft up 4 knowledge stars. I feel like by being level 20, I should have a little bit more than 4. But, oh well, this is going to be the big goal for today. So let's go ahead and nom these guys right on up and start thinking about some mods that we want. Now, in the last episode, I did ask for comments at the end. I also made a community post, and one person responded, so thank you very much, Bunta. I appreciate the suggestions. Getting a stack upgrade for my pouches is absolutely 100% already on my list, and I think the single most important thing that I need to be doing here. Because, yeah, when it comes to vault junk, this one pouch just isn't doing it. And my inventory is regularly getting overflowed and filled up by the old vault junk. So I definitely need to increase the capacity of this here pouch. Do I go into double pouches as well? I don't really know, but one thing at a time, let's get into some stack upgrades. Now when it comes to all of the pouches and stuff, stack upgrades are now separated from the creation of the regular pouches. You get the single pouch for free, it didn't used to be like that, but it also separated out all of the upgrades that you could get at various points when you upgraded the pouches. So for instance, in the past, when you unlocked double pouches, you also got the stacking upgrade. Now fortunately, the stack upgrade only costs 1 research point at the moment. So there we go. But because it's got this 2 multiplier on there, it makes everything else now cost a little bit more. Well, specifically 3. And if I were to take double pouches, this next one would take 5 or whatever. So the overall cost of getting everything within this group is a lot higher than it was previously. This tier 1 stack upgrade is not too bad. I've got plenty of Larimar and quite a bit of Vault Diamonds. This should be pretty easy to do. I may even decide to go for a tier 2 upgrade, especially for the Vault Junk pouch that I've got. But I've got 3 pouches that I'm using currently, so that means 3 stack upgrades that I need to make. And let's see how far my resources take me. So, let me get to some crafting, and I'll be right back. So I've already made the upgrade base, and I had just enough perfect Larimars for that. I had to break down some of my extraordinaries, but that's okay. Let's see. Okay, good. 3 tier 1 upgrades. That will definitely help. And now the question is, can I do this tier 2? Oh, those are chromatic iron blocks, not silk blocks. But nevertheless, I believe I can do it. So yeah, nice. Tier 2 upgrade, done. What does a tier 3 cost? Oh, pogs. Yeah, well, we'll wait on that for later on. Now, unfortunately, the void upgrade doesn't seem to be actually voiding things out, but things are overflowing out of the pouch and into my main inventory, so I don't really care too much about the void upgrade, especially if I have the stack capacity to be able to store all of the vault junk in here that I want to. Now, my other pouch is for vault ores, and I honestly don't feel like I need the stack upgrade for vault ores, but I will put it in here. But one of the other things that I do get a lot of is the Vault Cobblestone, and I think I'm going to be putting that into the Vault Ores pouch here. And then I have my main pouch, which has all of my standard vault loot. So a stack upgrade in here is going to be great, especially because the bronze tend to get an awful lot of bronze. But even if I do nothing else with mods today, I am really happy to have these upgrades, and I think it'll make a huge, huge difference in the vaults. Now looking at the rest of the mods that I've got here, and I've got to admit, it's a little harder of a choice than I thought it would be. I kind of like the idea of going with double pouches, even though I could Arguably, I don't really need them. I also like the idea of drawers, even though, again, arguably, I don't need them. I love the drawers mod. It's wonderful. But I do think a couple of the quality of life, vault compass and waystones, would be pretty nice. Elevators are absolutely nice, but I don't think I need them in this house right now. And trash cans. Yeah, Bunta, you suggested trash cans. I love trash cans too because sometimes you just come out of the vaults with a lot of garbage, and this is the best way to go for it. I think for right now, I will be doing the vault compass. I think I will be doing drawers. The compacting drawers are just super handy. And I've got one left. Waystones or trash cans? Waystones or trash cans? Waystones? Waystones. I'm being a little silly with that because honestly I don't really know where I'm going to go, but Hoodie's also got Waystones unlocked, so that'll also be useful to piggyback on some of the things that he's setting up. Although, to be honest, right now I'm not really sure what's going on. We haven't talked about it all that much. But anyway, I'm happy with the mods. I definitely need to make that vault compass and get a little practice in the vaults without using the waypoints. I feel like I've been getting too comfortable with the vaults by using casual mode, by using arcade mode, by using waypoints. There really isn't any risk of getting lost or losing anything in the vaults, and I feel like I'm getting just a little too comfortable with that. So I think I might try to practice a little bit with the vault compass, which is why I got that. But for right now, it looks like it's time to roll up some gear and do some quests and open some boxes. I did do a couple of vault runs off camera. I did another co-op with Magpie and did a solo one, and yeah, they've been very successful. But let's open all this stuff up and see what kind of goodies we get from all of these crates. Let's go! Nice. Boom, boom. That was super fun. I see a lot of jewels, a lot of bronze. Oh, lots of good stuff and lots of gear. Whoop. So much so, my inventory is already full. All right, I got to put some of this stuff away and I'll come back. Wow, that was so much stuff. I had to break out the extra shulker boxes in order to store it all. We got a whole bunch of jewels right there, a whole bunch more gear, and most surprisingly, I got an artifact already. I got an artifact. I didn't see it in the big pile of stuff, and I was really surprised as I was putting things away. Yeah, an artifact already. I guess I've got to start my artifact building wall. It kind of doesn't matter which one it is, but let's go ahead and identify it. And I don't know, it's got a vault portal in there. I haven't seen the whole thing put together, and I think it might all change anyway, but that's pretty cool. We got an artifact. And I know as we get toward the end game, we're definitely going to need all these artifacts. Although, to be honest, I don't know that I'm going to be playing this world until the end game. We'll just have to see. And I think that maybe that gives me a new reason to continue digging, is to make my artifact room. But I think for right now, we'll plus it right there. That's not very much of a place of honor, quite honestly, but it's all right, because I have a feeling with my drawers, I'm going to be taking over this wall in order to put in the drawer controller and stuff. So I don't want to put it right there. But all of this gear brings about another problem, or opportunity, I should say, in that the next quest that we have is for the identification stand. Because, yeah, there's a lot of gear here to be identified. Kind of crazy. But at the same time, I am looking forward to getting some new gear. So let's work on making that identification stand and completing that quest. Now, the identification stand is unusual for Vault Hunters because it is 2 tiers. It requires crafting another item first. I mean, you need a lectern, which I've been able to collect one of those, but this identification tome is another custom item that you have to craft first in order to make the identification stand. But fortunately, I didn't use very many vault diamonds on my upgrade, so that should be no problem at all. There's a lectern that I've been able to pick up somewhere along the way. Very nice. I guess surprisingly, I don't have any books, though. Oh well, now I do. I've gotten books in the vaults, and I've thrown them back, so maybe I should start keeping them. Although, Who knows? I don't know that I'll be needing to make anything else that needs books, but I do love the identification stand. It is an amazing block and makes things so much easier. Oh, where do I put it? I guess I got to put it up there. So let me empty my inventory a little bit and we'll come back and do some identifying. I want to start with all of this regular old Scrappy Plus gear. Now, there's a lot of it here. We're going to get some good stuff out of this, but this is also going to unlock a whole bunch of transmogs. Are you ready for this? I think it'll be pretty amazing. Boom. Very nice. I actually got several nice rare and this one, which is, I think, epic. Unfortunately, the base armor on it really kind of sucks. Isn't that the way it always is? Oh, wow. There's going to be so much here. I don't really want to go through all of this right now. Kind of go through everything together. But this one has a lot of common and rare pieces to be identified. So I'm expecting a little bit better gear from all of this. Ready? Oh, man. Look at all that. An epic axe? Man. Too bad I don't use axes. A lot of good modifiers there, but honestly, this one's even better. 18 total attack damage? I might start using axes. Very cool. All right, well, let me go through all of this stuff, and we'll come back in a little bit after I've had a chance to sort it out. Well, as expected, some of these are going to be really good upgrades. This is the best stuff that I had out of the equipment as it was identified. But even still, some of it's not as good as what I've already got. I like the mining speed on this magnet, but the loss of velocity and the range isn't really that much better. I guess it's still an upgrade, because the mining speed is probably better than the item quantity. The boots, however, they just can't compete with that legendary prefix that I've got. Nor on the pants. I've got another legendary prefix and it just doesn't compete. The chestplate, however, is an absolute upgrade. Better armor, better health, all around better in every way. And the helmet, again, just an all-around better upgrade. I'm losing some of the health, but it's getting more ability power, and all of the prefixes are good. There's a lot more of them. I might try to re-roll some of the prefixes as well, see if I can get some better armor or something as well. Now, of the swords, I've got some good candidates here. I've got this one, which is 11 and 2 chaining, which is better than the 9 and 2 chaining that I've got on my current one. Another 11 with some extra damage, and another 11 with some extra damage. So they've got good base stats, but I really would like to be able to get some better damage all around, like this axe has a total of 18 damage. I mean, that's max rolls all around on those damage modifiers, and ooh, that is one sweet axe. All right, so I'm playing around with the Artisan Station, trying to re-roll some of these. I got some better stats on these pieces, but here we are up to the sword. This one has a really nice base damage of 11.5. The stun chance is pretty nice, but I would really go for some extra damage. So let's re-roll this, and maybe we'll get some extra damage. Not this time. I think we keep on going. Keep on going. 3 extra attack damage. Yes, it's nice. It is better than what I've got. Do I want to press my luck? That is always the game. I've got a lot of crafting potential in here. I think I have a pretty decent chance of getting some extra damage. So let's keep going. Ooh, there we go. 5 extra attack damage. I'll take that. That's nice. I might as well throw this one in here, and let's see if we can get something amazing with this one. Oh, that's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing, all right. I will definitely try that. Well, it looks like I got lots of options for my new gear. Let me get stuff enchanted up, and I'll be right back. So this is the ultimate way to measure how things improved. So my damage is at 26.1 with a defense of 34 with my old equipment, and a damage of 42 with a defense of 40% now with the new equipment. And remember, I really only changed the sword and my helmet and chestplate. And yeah, it looks silly as all get out. The mailbox chestplate with the donkey head. I'm sure we'll get to the transmog table here pretty quick, and then I'll be able to change it up. But for right now, this is what I've got, and this is what I've got to stick with. But before we go too much further, oh no, I just noticed. We can complete this, and now I've got to use a knowledge star, which I have already crafted and used them all. So if I'd just done the quests earlier and gotten my knowledge a little later, we could have absolutely bumped past this one. Man, again, the quests, the orders, it's all messing me up, and I'm a little frustrated by it all. It would be really nice if the game could remember that I've already done these things, you know? I know, that may be asking a lot, but it would be nice. All right, well, it looks like I gotta run a vault and get some knowledge so I can make another knowledge star, because that's what the next quest is, and although I might gripe about it, that's what we've got to do. Well, in spite of all the other progress, there's still a lot of unspent points up in that upper right corner. 8 skill points and 2 expertise points. That's pretty crazy, honestly. Now, I did say when it comes to the expertise that I wanted to get into the bounties, and this will take me up to maxing out Bounty Hunter so that I can have 2 active bounties. But what do I do with all the skill points? It's a lot of skill points to try to divvy up, you know? I think another one into speed would be good because I have so many of them. But now it's time to start, I guess, branching out into some of the others. You know, going for some of those specialties. Like, I do like this one, which gives me more ability power, because I do like to use the Storm Arrow, and my ability power, well, I'm not really built for ability power, so having some passive extra ability power seems pretty nice. I also want to get into some haste. I haven't needed to get in to break any of the spawners, but I think starting at level 20, we do start getting some spawners that are not fizzle spawners. So I want to be able to break those, and 2 points into haste seems like a pretty easy commitment. Then lastly, I think I'm going to throw another into Storm Arrow, bring it up to 150% of my ability power. I really, really like using Storm Arrow to help with the champion mobs and the dungeons. It makes them a whole lot easier. So that's where we're at. Now let's get kitted up the rest of the way and go run a vault. I definitely am looking forward to seeing what those pouch improvements are like. Of course, as always, we have to make a crystal first, but this is the easiest part of all. Still love that. Let's go. All right, well, we have our first scav hunt vault, which is, I knew was a possibility with level 20, but here we go. Cracked script from coin piles and things from ores. So I'm looking for coins and ores and mobs, which will just always be there. Basic zombies and skeletons. Honestly, I don't like scavs all that much. I do like this extra speed, though. Let's go. And I forgot to make a vault compass, so we're on our own here. I really did want to get into living chests a lot more than anything else with this vault, though. Unfortunately, my hunter is still spec'd for observer, and I had meant to make a potion to redo that, and did not, and forgot that as well. So, oh well, it's just a normal vault run then, it seems. But I gotta find coin piles, and I got to find ores, which neither of these are, but they're ornates, so that's cool. Where did you come from? Oh, you're the tier 2. We got a tier 2 guy. Tier 2 sniper. Things start getting real serious. Got some more ornates, which is nice. Oh, we got some more. Another tier 2 guy coming along. Creepy boy. Slow creepy boy. Where are you all coming from? Oh, got some nice livings. Very nice. I will absolutely take that. Oh, and that's one bounty complete. Nice. I always like to make sure to block up the lava. It can cause you to lose your gear. You know, while all the stuff is flying around, it can fly into the lava. Nobody wants that. So, yeah. Just best to block it off and make sure that it's just out of the way. Safe. So I did remember to grab a second bounty before coming into the vault here. And my other bounty is to get a vault sword. The first one that did already complete is, I think, the vault silver. Yeah, I got 3 silver scrap already. So I need to get a vault sword, which is also why I'm going for those ornate chests back there. I'm looking for a nice ore room because, oh, there's coins. I need that. I am one hit killing these guys, which is nice. These are the horde mobs, but still, it's nice to do a one hit kill. You know what I don't have? Is I don't have a pouch for scav hunt items. So they're going to be filling up my inventory an awful lot. Or I didn't get my scav items from the coins. Some people really like scavs, but honestly, I don't. I find them very difficult. Too difficult. Because you can never really find the right points of interest that you need in order to complete the scav. And I find that very frustrating. Because it's not that I'm doing something really wrong or bad. I'm just not having good luck with the vault. There we go. Nice. Man. Getting very, very full already. Yeah, definitely need a tier 2 pouch for the main pouch because of the coins. They filled it up already. Look at all that stuff. Nice. If I can do a jump crit, I can one hit kill these guys. That's nice. But I'm just not seeing any of the POIs that I need in order to finish this scav. 2 cracked script, and I haven't gotten a 1. That's about how my luck goes. Ooh, that must mean I got a vault sword. Very nice. So, second bounty complete. Very, very nice. What do I have that I can get rid of? Well, I actually do have the 6 mob essence. So let's get rid of that. But I don't have any of the cracked scripts. And we are at the end of the line. So what do we see down here? I see some livings. I am interested in the livings, but I also am interested in where these things spawn from. Ooh, and a dungeon. And more livings. Nice. Okay, well, dungeon. What kind of dungeon is it? It's a piglin dungeon with normal difficulty. Oh, piglin brutes. Can I do that? There we go. They're not actually that bad. Not on normal difficulty. Okay, and it's coins, which is going to be really nice. Except I hear some more brutes. Hey! Fine. Oh my. You guys are... Yep, definitely a little more difficult. Here too? Or something. I don't know. Ouch. You're a special color. Okay, so I do have one of my cracked scripts. That's nice. Oh, that's the champion. Oh my. Oh! Yes, I need to keep him constrained in this area so that the storm can do its thing. Oh, very nice. And we got a nice big piece of armor there too. Okay, I do have my 2 cracked scripts. So I think we're all good with coins now thanks to this dungeon. How can I get the rest of it? And that is going to be I'm running out of time quick, honestly. Wow, and this just keeps going. Pretty cool. All right, well, that was cool. 7 minutes left, though, and I need to find some ores. All right, and that's the first turn-in that I found, so 6 minutes. I don't see it happening. So we need 3 of the fangs, and I don't even have any room for any of that stuff. Does it happen to be ores? It's not ores, so I'm moving on. How about this one? Do we have any ores? That's ornates, so no ores. Good stuff. Oh. Oh, I got a trinket. I got a trinket from that guy. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Now I just got to get out of here. Okay, so there's a turn-in, but this is not the kind of place where we have an ore room. So, again, not going to be able to do it. Now this is my exit point, so if I'm going to find anything, I'm going to have to go the opposite direction, and which is away from the turn-in, and away from the exit. And 3.5 minutes left. Yeah. So this will be the first vault that I have not successfully completed, and not coincidentally, I think, my first scav vault as well. And not an ore room. Alright, this... Oh, no. It is an ore room. I don't see it happening still with 2 minutes left. Well, there's one of the teeth that I need. 1.5 minutes. I got my 2 teeth. Now I got to figure out how to get out of here and where the turn-in is. Was the turn-in in here? I think there was a turn-in. I need to get my kiwis out just in case. This is going to be tight. I'm thinking there was a turn-in in this room. No. There's not. And there's not a turn-in in this first room, so my memory of where a turn-in is incorrect. It's definitely down there. Oh, so sad. I was close, and if I'd been able to get that turn-in, I would have it, but I didn't. So, still, 14,000 experience for a vault that I didn't complete is pretty darn good. Oh, and I got my 2 bounties, which will help too. I feel like I should have been able to find that turn-in, but inventory is just such a mess still. Definitely, the tier 2 stacking upgrade is going to be extremely important for the other things. But let me look at how the vault junk was faring in this backpack, because that's kind of what I was after, right? So, I mean, yeah. I mean, the vault junk really didn't get out of control in this pouch at all with the tier 2 stack upgrade. So it was my main pouch and all the scav items that are getting out of control. So I definitely need another pouch just for scav items, and I need to add stacking upgrades to everything else. Well, that was my first failed vault, but nevertheless, it was a pretty good vault. Now let's not forget about all the stuff that I had to throw into shulkers, namely all of this copper. Wow, I don't think there's any stack upgrade that would keep all of this copper within one column, at least not that I can achieve right now. But we also got a fair bit of gear and jewels. But I guess the big one is this trinket. I think in my last playthrough up to level 50, I'd only gotten 3 trinkets total. But here I got one from a vault fighter. So which one did I get? This is one of the most exciting parts, I think. The gluttony. Probably the worst one. Instant eating and potion is a nice benefit, but in the vault, it's less useful. Much, much less useful than some of the other trinkets. I mean, I could smelt this down for trinket scrap and maybe be able to craft another one later on, but of all of them, I think this is probably the one that I'm least excited about. And we also got the 2 crates for finishing my bounty, and these had a fair bit of chromatic steel in there, which I really enjoyed, and an extra pair of elytra, which I don't know what I'm going to use, so I think I'm going to try to give it to somebody whenever they come online. But still, it put me over the top for this vault, which I didn't even complete, so that I finished out level 21, and I'm now into level 22. So that was 1 full level after bounties for a vault that I didn't complete, which is still pretty crazy for the amount of experience we're getting. Now, in terms of the quest, though, did I get enough knowledge in order to finish out the quest? And, oh yeah, the answer is yes, handily. So we can create another knowledge star. As a matter of fact, we can create 2 more. Plus, if I really wanted to spend all my soul shards, I could get another one right here. Well, let me make those knowledge cores and go from there. Okay, there we go. 2 more knowledge stars, and yes, that completed the quest. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right. And we get a mod box for that. which is another thing that we need to be working on. And we get another knowledge star for hitting level 20. Again, if I could have gotten this one first before the other one, oh well. Oh well. And, okay, now we need the spirit extractor, but I think that's something we're going to wait for the next episode. And the next one after that looks like we get a trinket. Very nice. Now, one of the things that's now really exciting is the mod boxes. I haven't opened any mod boxes because I haven't had any mods that could be affected by mod boxes, but I do now. And if we're very lucky, we could get a drawer controller or something like that. So, what are we going to get? Oh, I've got my magnet on. A framed drawer controller. Which is exactly what we need, I think, in order to start getting the drawers going. Let me turn off my magnet, and what do we got? We got a drawer upgrade, a frame drawer, more drawer upgrades, another frame, more upgrades. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's an upgrade. More upgrades. So very, very good. Oh, and a compacting drawer. Yay, because that's what I really want, actually. How much do these things cost? All right, it's not that bad, but I'm really happy to have a couple already made because, yeah, the compacting ones are really handy. But, well, the lesson learned with this vault is that the first tier stack upgrade is not anywhere close to being sufficient, and I need to be making some more stack upgrades, the tier 2 kind, and another pouch for scav items. So it looks like I've got some crafting to do. Well, I think that's enough progress for this episode, don't you think? I think we need to go pay Hoodie a little visit and pay him back. Let me go show you what I'm talking about here. Hoodie's base area is down here, and it's really what I've been considering like the industrial district. He's got the pumpkin melon farm over here, a whole bunch of crops. He's got a few villagers over here, and he's already up to refined storage and drawers. He's like level 30 something, but what do you think is missing from all of this? It's a house. He's like just here in this field, and he doesn't even have a house. So I think I need to make Hoodie a house. Don't you? I mean, that's the least he can do since he gave us the elytra. Now, I'm not going to make it be a pretty house. Oh, no, 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 no. We're talking just planks and dirt and cobble and probably all mixed together in one. But yeah, I think Hoodie needs a house. I'll be right back. Right. Oh, there we go. We had to lose a little bit of carrots along the way, but you know, this is a starter house worthy of Hoodie's starter base, I would say. Oh, it is ugly as sin. You know, it looks like a starter base. It looks like a newbie made a starter base. Now, of course, we don't want mobs to spawn, so we got to put some torches down, right? I mean, torches. Just a few torches everywhere. There, put some more torches there. And don't you, isn't this door lovely? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's beautiful. And we don't want any mobs to spawn inside here, so we need to put down a few torches inside here, too. I think that's good. I think that's good. Maybe. A little bit more? Yeah, a little bit more. I think that's good. Oh, well, we better put some torches on the outside, too, you know. See, that's his window right there. Yep. So, yeah, now we got to leave him a sign. Here we go. I made you a house. You can think me. Yes, I know that's think and not think. Laters. Yep. Oh. Oh, I don't know what he's going to do to me. I'm having fun with this, though. I mean, the man needs to make a house. He can't just live out in the open like this. Come on, Hoodie, you can do better than that. Well, I do believe that's probably all the time we've got left for today. Maybe next week when I come back, we'll see what Hoodie has done in return. You know, how he's helped to, quote, decorate my house. I'm sure it'll be amazing. In the meantime, I expect I'll be running a few vaults off camera, and so we'll catch up next week, keep working on those quests, and see what kind of levels I've been able to gain, thanks to that we now truly are on extreme mode, because the XP gains are just really extreme, as they say. As usual, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really, really helps the algorithm, and consider subscribing. I appreciate every single person out there. So thanks for watching. Remember, be excellent to each other. I'm out.